Bonjour. I hope this finds you well. June in France carries its own rhythm. The end of the school year draws near, and with it comes a flurry of activity. There are shows and recitals, end-of-year picnics and farewell dinners, and the joyful anticipation of the long summer ahead. It's a busy time, but one filled with warmth and energy. You can feel it in the air, the long days, the golden light, the children buzzing with excitement. In our life, there is movement too. Costumes to pick up, rehearsals to juggle, summer bags to prepare. Our little Airbnb is full, and I find myself leaning into hospitality most days, making sure everything feels just right for the guests passing through. I love this fullness, but I've also learned that when things get very full, I need to create a pocket of stillness for myself. A day that is quiet and slow, a day to do things that nourish me in small and gentle ways. I decided to spend the day at home, keeping company with the kind of tasks that ask very little but offer a great deal in return. Outside, the linden tree is in bloom, its fragrance carried on the breeze and its branches humming with bees. It's time to gather the blossoms for tea, one of my favorite rituals. I also picked some Roman chamomile and lemon verbena to dry. There is comfort in these quiet harvests, in gathering things now that will bring calm later. My current notebook has nearly reached its last page, so I pulled out my little collection of notebooks. I've always been a pen and paper kind of person. I love the scratch of a nib across the page, the softness of warm covers, the way each notebook holds a season of life. I chose one from Antoinette Poisson, a favorite of mine. Their shop in Brittany is a place I always visit when I see my mother who lives around there. And I thought this one, soft blue, delicately patterned, felt right for this next chapter. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend you visit their store in Paris or even the one in Brittany. They revive 18th century papier dominoté using the traditional technique, and their work truly is incredible. Sometimes we forget that rest doesn't need to mean stopping everything. It can simply mean choosing to do something that restores us, even if it's as small as sitting quietly or putting pen to paper or watching the steam rise from a pot of tea. It may not look like much, but if it brings you back to yourself, then it's enough. Later in the day, I finished drying the herbs, and I will leave them under a light cloth to cure for about a couple of weeks. I baked a brioche, not just for the joy of it, but also for the rhythm it brings. The pauses in between each rise make you slow down, step back, wait. There's something peaceful in that kind of patience. And as this day of calm and solitude came to an end, I sat out in the garden for a few minutes of quiet, a swipe of lip balm, a little face oil, and some spritz of orange blossom, my favorite scent this time of year. A small ritual to end a gentle day. As always, thank you for spending this time with me, et à bientôt.